Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I wanted to share my tools with you. So basically the tool time tag, cross stitch tool time tag, because I've been watching so many and I wanted to share my tools. I don't use that many tools when I cross stitch. I'm one of those back to the basics, stitch in hand, but I thought I'd show you the things I do use. So to begin with, we have these which I mark my pattern with. These aren't super good because they aren't as sticky as many others, but I still like them. I'm thinking about actually using some of my paper tape that I got for my crafting on my patterns, because they also have pretty bad stick, but we'll see. Right now I'm using these. I do not mark my paper pages with markers. I don't want to have any kind of pencils or inks or anything near my cross stitch. So these are what I use. My kind of second part is my little storage unit. This is a very little thing I got from the world of cross stitching years and years ago. It has really great compartments. These compartments are perfect for needles. Right now I have my knitting markers there. I have like pin needles and old needles in that one. Right now I have these kind of beads because I use them to do my wrist warmers, and I don't have a good storage solution for the rest of my beads, so I don't know where to put them. And then you have the kind of bigger thing where you can have big needles, because I use this for my knitting too, so I have my knitting needles to fasten things and another knitting marker in there. Usually have this also in there. This is my needle threader. I usually thread my needles by hand, but I have noticed on my head I use 26 size gold needles on my head, and these eyes very easily get distorted. I don't know if it's the needles. It's my first time using 26 size needles, so I don't know if it is this needle brand or if it's just me doing the cross stitch very tight, but they distort the eye, so after a while you need to use this. And this is perfect because it's a little bit thicker and it's very hard, which means that this won't break. Before I got this, I think I broke about 10 different needle threaders, and this doesn't break. It's awesome. It folds down. It's a clover one and I love it. Then yeah, you have my needles. This is my little bag of needles. I have to get more needles. I'm gonna order some when my salary comes. This is 26 gold plated needles. Thinking about getting just the gold eye needles. We'll see. Then we have my needle pin cushion and scissor. When it comes to my pin cushion, this my mom did. I showed this in my travel kind of update. She has sewn this for me. It has bird sands in the pin cushion to sharpen the needles. It has a nice little baggie that you... Right now I have a plastic baggie because you get the threads easier out. It has a little scissor holder thingy, and I have some craft pins on it because I didn't know where to put my pins, so I put them there. So that's that. And then I have my scissor, and I'm very particular about my scissor. I've tried a lot of scissors. I've been really cross-stitching for the past 10 years, and the first scissor I got was one of these Fiskars ones. This is Fiskar embroidery scissor, and I got one from my mom, and I totally love it. It's the best scissor in the world. A couple of years ago I lost it on a train ride, and I tried a couple of other scissors. They are not as sharp or has as a good sharpness to them, thin, so I had to rebuy this, and I finally did a couple of months ago, and I'm so happy about it. So yeah, those are the tools, but I thought I would share my kind of storage solution for my threads at the same time, because it's a part of my tools. This is my little box. This is what I use for my small projects. Right now I don't have a smaller project on the go. I only have my John Clayton owl and my head. But usually I keep my threads in this. because I keep all my threads on bobbins. So I thought I'd show you my little collection. It's here right now. I picked it out. I have it in a cupboard usually. So I have, for my collection itself, I have 4 of them, and then I have these 2, which is almost full, which is my head project. So those are all the threads for my head, separated. And then this is how they look. They aren't that expensive. I think I paid like £3, £4 something for them each. So they are not really expensive at all. I chose to put mine on plastic bobbins. I do not like the paper bobbins because they get wonky. I know I have a couple of them that I have put on paper bobbins because that was the only bobbins I had at the time. But I prefer plastic bobbins. And with plastic bobbins you can use a bobbin winder, and this will save you time. I think I paid like £6 for this or something. But it has saved me so much time. So if you're a bobbin winder and don't have a bobbin winder, go get one. You will win your time. I promise you. This box specifically is my anchor and my specialty threads. I don't have that many special threads. I have a whole bunch of metallics from DMC, and even if they're hard to stitch with, I really love the effect they give, so I actually like my DMCs. I have a couple of silks, DMC silks actually, and some variegated threads. Otherwise I just have DMCs. I do like to, when people chart for a specific brand, I really like to use that specific brand for that chart, because the colors will show up much better. So I'm starting to get a small anchor. So I'm gonna in the end I'm gonna have a full DMC and a full anchor. I don't have neither. And in this box also, because I have run out of space, I have a couple of beads which I had for a pirate project, and a couple of crankin also for the same pirate project. But yeah, that is my tool time and my thread storage. I hope you liked it. I want to start a new project. I only have 2, or to be honest, I think I would, to be counted correctly, I think I'd have 4. I have 2 tablecloths, which none of them are my projects. The first one is one my grandmother did that she sewed wrong on, and I had to frog half of it, and supposed to redo it, but I don't have the threads. It's a Danish company, I think, who made them, Rosenstrand, and I have to find the threads are the specific ones for the company, so I have to find kind of what would fit in with the DMC, so it doesn't so the color doesn't show, because I don't have material enough. My grandmother had a tendency to leave very long stitches when she stitched, so she never had enough material in her kits. Never ever. She used up too much thread all the time. So that's a problem for me, because there is no thread over. I have to restash that or fix that. Also have a tablecloth which I got from my sister. I got a couple of patterns from my sister, or kits that she had started but not finished. Again, this is not something I've chosen, and it's on linen, and it's on a pretty it's pretty big cross stitches. I think it would be like 11 count either, if it was, so 22 count linen maybe, something like that. So it's very big stitches, and it's a lot of material everywhere, and I'm not 100% sure that I actually like it. So those 2 are UFOs for the moment. And then I have my John Clayton, and then I have my head. And I'm getting a little bit tired of the John Clayton. I've been sitting with it now for the past 3 days, like 8 hours a day, due to me being kind of tied to the sofa. And I'm starting to get kind of bored. I do that. It's the same color all the time, and even if I really like the threads and they were soothing, I need something quick to stitch because I need to finish something. I have that feeling that I need to finish something. So I went through all 20 of my magazine, or I didn't get through all 20 of them because strangely enough I found the right magazine holder like after the third try or something, and I found my like collection books, so I want to show you them. I'm not going to go through all the patterns because there's a lot. It's 116 charts in this. It's the best of Margaret Cherry. I paid £23 for this. That is how much. In Britain it cost £10, but in Sweden I got to pay £23 for this. I paid full price because I'm totally insanely crazy about Margaret Cherry. I haven't made that many designs, but I do love them. And we can see, I think, yeah, here you can see a couple of the designs. Sorry, I have a kitten over there. So there's a whole bunch of different like spring designs, small kittens in cups. I think I want to do these and hang up because we have our kittens and they're super cute. And there's some Christmas designs, but yeah, it's like 116 designs, so that's a lot. And then I have another one which is more of a bigger design, which I haven't really stocked up on. I have to do that because I have this. I have the Ultimate Joan Elliott Cross Stitch Collection. Again, I paid £23 for this. In UK, when it was released in 2011, it was £10, but I paid 23, and I actually paid it for this design. In one of the magazines I have, the Cross Stitch Collection, because this is from the Cross Stitch Collection makers, she released a face with florals, pink florals, that I really liked. And then she released this design, and I'm like, I have to have this, so I bought it in 2011. And as you see, there's a whole bunch. I'm gonna show you the mid part again. I don't know how many designs there is in this, but there are loads of them, and I really like them. Most of them are really beautiful. So I'm gonna choose something from that. Maybe the kittens. The only problem is, I think, yeah, the Margaret Cherry designs are sharded in anchor. So I have to get the anchor threads, and I have to figure out what fabric I want to use and everything. So maybe I just stay on my other two kits for a little while. I don't have the money to actually, I can't buy anything right now, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But those kitties in the cups, they might get fixed. Yeah. I might. It's evening and it's bedtime. First, I want to show you my progress on my cross stitch because I have done a lot of progress today. I finished, oh there, I finished the dark blue. All this. So the blue is done. I actually even started on the next color, which is one of the browns. So I'm kind of going back and forth between the browns and the blues right now. So that is awesome. But what I also want to say is that I feel extremely blessed and extremely heartwarmed by all the super nice people out there wishing me a better health and stuff. I both had a whole bunch of friends contacting me on Facebook. I had a really bad day yesterday, and I can tell you my future looks much more brighter. Even though nothing has changed really, my future is much brighter. I'm finding my way back to my happy place, and a lot of it is thanks to you to all nice people who also comment here on my videos. And yeah, I feel blessed for having the life I have, and I'm starting to feel happy again. And I need to feel happy. I need to have this positive attitude about it, because that's how life is. You're allowed to break down once in a while, as long as you pick yourself up and you fight it. Life isn't easy. It's not meant to be easy, and I'm supposed to take the bad and make it to something positive. And I think that this is all meant to be in some wicked way. I'm supposed to figure things out. I know that I am a much humbler person from it. I've learned so much about other people through myself and through my struggles, and I don't judge people anymore. I really don't. It's strange, because I was very judgmental before, but I'm not anymore. All people have the same worth, and I really believe that everyone is worth love, and I will give that love to them. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rumbling now. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And I hope you had a nice day, or having a nice day, and that you are feeling happy, that you can see something in your life that makes you happy. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.